Hello from the Virginia cabin. We're now in the kitchen today. I wish, and then maybe I'll try to tomorrow, set up a view where what I'm looking at right now is y'all's backdrop because it's insane. It's so stunning. It's such a beautiful space here. It's just these beautiful, I guess that's cedar windows, little couch underneath, and then the view is just this massive mountain covered in lush green trees. It's so stunning. So beautiful. So I'm very blessed, very grateful to be here and to be bringing you some Virginia mountain energy. So today I had the download to do an Oracle card pull for you guys. So I have my deck, the Threads of Fate, Rose Edition. And Threads of Fate has some really beautiful cards. This is one of their, well, a lot of them are kind of moody and dark. This is a darker deck. It was a gift from a dear client in California, and it was just so sweet, so kind. So this deck is really special to me, and I use it occasionally when I really feel like I want a clear, simple message. Um, and I will read the book as well, so we'll go a little bit deeper into it. But I would really encourage you to check it out. Threads of Fate, they're very cool. They also have a really cool Instagram. So I have my little kitchen countertop here below the camera, and I'll be shuffling um, and selecting our card here. So if while you're watching this, you want to tune into your breath, letting your belly expand and stretch out, thinking of letting the breath breathe you, bringing focus to that. That happens always, every day. What a gift. We are always being breathed by our body, but I want you to focus in on participating in those breaths. And just still your body, still your mind, and open yourself up to receive whatever these cards may have for us as a collective. My intention and prayer is that we will be given the exact breadcrumb that we need to assist us through this day today and our week. And whenever you are finding this is the perfect timing. So don't think that because you didn't watch it when it was recorded or whatever, it's like a time release capsule. You'll get it exactly when you need it. Exactly when you need it. I'm a firm believer of that. So with that focus in mind, I will fan the cards out and pick our card for us. There it is. Okay. Wow. I love this card. It is Fate. Fate is the card. And that looks like, forget the name of them. It's escaping me right now, but the golden eggs, the jeweled golden pearl eggs that are in museums and royalty have. It's like this gorgeous egg floating on this, what I imagine to be a velvet pillow. So let's see here. I'm going to pull it up in the book. I'll read it to you, and then we'll go from there. Okay. This card is a reminder that you create your fate. While some lessons and experiences are inescapable, we have free will and choice within the life we are given. This does not always equal fairness, as we do not all start life from the same footing. Nonetheless, each choice we make matters. From this place, we can approach the creation of our life in an empowered way. This deck was inspired by the Norns, three mythical figures that rule the destiny of humans within Norse mythology. The name Norn derives from a word meaning to twine, referring to how they weave the threads of fate. Fate is seen as a malleable thing with some fixed aspects. This card partnered this card's partner is the weaver. The weaver asks you to tend to the threads. This card asks you to get clear on the fate you are weaving. This card is big picture and all about vision. What are you working towards? What are you saying no to? When you say no, we are saying no to all the experiences that would unfold in the aftermath. Both the yes and no is powerful when we are creating our reality. I'm smiling so much because I just spoke about this yesterday on the Phoenix Diary about how you can decondition any coding you have to ignore your yeses and your nos, and how to get back home to your body and honor your no, honor your yeses. And this card is speaking about the repercussions of those choices. I'm also thinking about Richard Rudd's gene key that we're in. We're in the 31st gene key for 2 more days. We've been in it for like 3, 4 days. It's the 31, and it's about humility and leadership and the shadow of arrogance. And in his audio, I would highly recommend you check this out. He has an app, it's free. It's called the Triple Flame app. And he does what's called the pulse every 6 days or so. He will have uploaded the dates of the gene key that we are moving through, our transiting key. And he has a little brief synopsis and then about a 15 to 20-minute audio of him fleshing it out, what it means to him. He goes over the shadow, the gift, and the city. And it's sort of like what I've been doing with you guys. I've been very inspired, and it's helped keep me on track, this pulse. So I've been very inspired to want to give it to you guys as well. But you can go directly to the source, Triple Flame app, and get it from Richard, because no one says it like the founder. I personally believe. So let me see if I can get this right here. He was speaking about the 31st, and he said that and in regards to fate and destiny and karma, dharma, and the difference between karma and dharma. And he said it's very similar. Karma is like, um, it's like the screenplay that's not going to be changed in the movie. The screenplay is the screenplay. What you have control over is your dharma, which is the script. And I love that concept of like the screenplay in a general sense is going to unfold, and the details, the pathways, the maneuvering, the people, places, things, the script, what's said, what's done, when, is in your control. It's your dharma. It's your fate. It's up to you to follow your internal compass. And we always know when we've reached a plateau or an ending of a choice that we've made, and you feel it deeply in your body, and you can you have an option. You have an option to continue writing the script from a place of, okay, it's a pivot, it's a plot twist, this is a weighted chapter, this character, me, the main character, is about to make a huge shift, or we're going to keep going forward and flesh out all the struggle that is surely going to present itself by me forcing this situation. And I've often thought about this, so much so, and I'm sure many of you have as well, of like, did I miss my exit point in certain relationships or certain situations, and I kept pushing? And was that meant to be? Was I meant to continue going forward and gathering more contrast or struggle or negative experiences? Or was I meant to wake up at those points? it's it's an interesting contemplation. I think of Peter Crone. He would say, he has a beautiful story where he speaks about a really hard breakup that he went through, and he's sitting there, and it's been months since they've broken up, and he's heartbroken, and is she with someone else? Is she going to come back? Did I just lose the love of my life? Should I go and chase her? Should I fight for her? Like, what? This feels so wrong in my body. What is going to happen? How is this going to unfold? What do I do? And he had an epiphany. He had a download, and it was so simple. And most of the most most of the most brilliant epiphanies are simple. And I think that's how we know it's source. It's just like boom. And it was, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to find someone else and be with them for the rest of her life. I don't know if she'll come back. I don't know if we'll be together. I don't know if I fucked up leaving or not fighting. I don't know. And that led him to his next epiphany, which was, I'm just going to move forward with my now moment. Right now, I'm single. Right now, I have great friends. Right now, I have a business that I'm wanting to focus on expanding in the world. So I'm just going to hold what's in my hand right now and move forward with that. And he says in his story, it's a few moments later, the phone rings and it's her. And he hadn't been able to get through to her. And I don't know, I don't know if he even says it, perhaps because it's not even the point of the story. But I don't know if they ended up back together, or if there was some sort of reconciliation, or if it was just clarity and confirmation of the ending. But I like that he didn't tell the ending, and maybe somewhere someone has found where he's told the ending. And if you have, please do share, because I'd be curious. But even without knowing the ending, I do know the ending. I do see the medicine. I hope you can too as well. I don't know is a really powerful place to be, because it takes you out of the head, which is trying to control and contrive. It's trying to shift the screenplay instead of just saying, I'm going to write my script right here from where I'm at. That's in my control, my dialogue. And he ended up going to dinner with his friends that night. And, you move forward, you move on. But that prison of the mind of what if this, what if that, da, 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 keeps you so disempowered, so stuck. And it's almost like you're trying to shift karma, which is just, whether you believe in karma or dharma, if you believe in the concept of the screenplay, if you believe in a bigger plan at work, because there's just too many coincidences happening always, then you'll know that a lot of all of it's out of your control. What is in your control is how you nurture your body today, who you choose to love today, how you choose to dress, how you choose to move in the world, how many pauses you take. If you take deep, deep breaths, if you're kind, if you move towards a goal because it lights you up, the script, that's in your hands. And like our card is reminding us, and like my Phoenix diary yesterday is reminding us, is when you're following your authority, you are always in the right place at the right time. You are always making good choices. Even if, and I would venture to say, especially if the mind doesn't get it. Now, caveat, about 2%, give or take, of the population are meant to make decisions from the head. So if that is you, think it through, weigh your options, be in the head, soundboard with people. For the rest of us, follow your gut, follow your body. And even for those, defined head people, follow your body. And you'll feel it up here, and you'll be making sense of things, and it'll be leading you to the next breadcrumbs. So beautiful, beautiful card, beautiful confirmation. If you would like more on the authority nugget that I'm speaking about, go watch the Phoenix Diary from yesterday. Run your human design chart. If you need help with your human design chart, let me know. And look for the authority. And then I would encourage you, if you already know your authority in your body, look for definition in your body graph. Because that will also tell you, like I have a ton of clients who have splenic awareness. So their decision making is so spontaneous. It's in the now, it speaks once, it speaks softly, and it's primal. And then they'll have definition in the head and the throat. And it can often lead to this division of self, where one monkey on the shoulder is saying this and the other monkey on the shoulder is saying this, and which one's right. So understanding, okay, I have an active mind. It is going to be bringing me brilliant ideas and breakthroughs and plans and strategies. However, it is just not in charge of the decision part. The spleen makes the decision in that example I'm giving. It says, ooh, love this, let's go. And then the mind says, okay, yeah, here's how we can make it better. Here's who we can involve. And it runs with the decision that's already been made. Hopefully that makes sense. I love y'all. I'm going to go have some fun, go on an adventure here in Virginia, maybe go do some shopping. We'll see. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.